Down between the state of Texas and the Biden administration over how to deal with historic numbers of immigrants crossing from Mexico, and the overall issue of border security continues this morning.
And this lawsuit that we have been following claims that Customs and Border Protection agents are cutting razor wire along the southern border, as we see here in this video, to let migrants in. Our Jorge Ventura joins us now with the latest on the federal judge's decision. So Jorge, what did they rule?
So, Markie, a federal judge decided to temporarily block Border Patrol agents from removing razor wire on the southern border. It's a win for the state of Texas, at least for now. The judge granting the state's request to temporarily stop Border Patrol agents from removing, disassembling, or degrading, or to tamper with the concertina wire. The only exception would be for a medical emergency that could result in serious bodily injury or the death of a person. This comes as part of a lawsuit filed by Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton last week against the Biden administration. It alleges that Border Patrol agents were damaging the state property by cutting the concertina wire in Eagle Pass with the intention of allowing migrants onto U.S. soil. According to court documents, an employee of the Texas Military Department took photos of Border Patrol agents cutting and moving coils of water and using a forklift to lift the concertina wire barrier and led a group of around 300 migrants onto U.S. soil. Now, that wire, of course, is part of Governor's Operation Lone Star. That's the state's initiative to block and deter illegal crossings into the state of Texas.
Okay, so Jorge, what's the next step here as all of this continues to play out in court?
So that temporary restraining order is set to expire on November 13th. Now, it could be extended. There will be a hearing next week by the courts. Now, sources within the Texas Department of Public Safety do tell NewsNation that right now there is a dueling missions between state troopers and what federal agents are doing. Border Patrol agents say that they were cutting that razor wire because they have to apprehend those migrants. Now, DHA says that it will cooperate with the judge's order and maintains, quote, that Border Patrol agents have a responsibility under federal law to take those who have crossed onto U.S. soil without authorization into custody for processing. Now, this is the latest back and forth between the Biden administration and the state of Texas. Both were actually in court in July when the Biden administration sued Texas over those marine buoys that were placed also in Eagle Pass, Texas. Markie?
Yeah, neither side happy with the other right now, and we'll follow that hearing next week closely. Jorge Ventura, thanks.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.